IRS Form 9325, Acknowledgement and General Information for Taxpayers who file returns electronically. Most taxpayers will not see a copy of this. This effectively is a receipt from the Internal Revenue Service indicating that the taxpayer's tax return has been received on a certain date, or that something came up during the processing of that receipt. So this generally will be, if you see this as a taxpayer, it's because you've requested it from your electronic return originator or maybe your tax preparer as proof that your tax return was submitted in a timely manner. So if you never ask for Form 9325, you'll likely not ever see it. However, if you do request it, here's what you should be prepared to look at. So in the top left corner of the form, the taxpayer's name and your address, that may or may not be on the form. And then one of 6 lines or more may be checked. So box 1, it states that your federal income tax return for the given tax year was filed electronically with the appropriate submission processing center, and that the filing services were provided by whoever your ERO is. Check 2, box 2, your ERO will check this if you entered a PIN or authorized the ERO to enter or generate a PIN. And if this is the case, then the ERO would also need to have IRS Form 8879, IRS e-file signature authorization to be on file if they've used the PIN on your behalf. So box 2 would indicate whether or not an electronic signature was submitted. And you should see a submission ID assigned to your tax return. Box 3, if this box is checked, this indicates that there is some sort of exception processing. So your electronic return originator will check this if this tax return has previously been rejected and there still appears to be invalid data. The most common example would be earned income credit or a dependence exemption that may be reduced or disallowed if there's a mismatch between the child's name and social security number. And the warning is that it should take 4 to 6 weeks at least for the processing of your tax return because of this mismatch. Line 4, if this box is checked, that indicates that your EFT request or your automatic debit payment was accepted for processing. And conversely, box 5, if that is checked, then this indicates that it was not accepted for processing, and that you must pay by either check, money order, debit card, or credit card in order to pay your taxes. And if box 5 is checked, then there are specific instructions on Form 9325 on how to submit your payment by the prescribed due date. And then if box 6 is checked, this indicates that you filed for an extension of time. This is known in the tax preparer world as going on extension, IRS Form 4868. This might happen if you get a lot of information into your tax preparer too late in the tax filing season, and they need to complete your return after the April filing deadline. So you would see box 6 if your ERO or tax return preparer has filed for an extension on your behalf. So based on what is checked here, there are some instructions specifically, if you need to make a change to your return, then the form walks you through how to do an amended return. If you need to ask about your refund, there's additional information about how that works, how long you should wait, who you should contact, and etc. If you owe tax, it will give you, there are instructions on the back of this form on how to make that tax payment. If you need to inquire about your EFT withdrawal and other tax refund related financial products, uh, as a warning, the IRS does use this section to indicate that any products of a financial nature have no association with the IRS. So um, that's all there is for this form. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments. If you would like more information, we've written a complete article on this form. Simply go to our website, teachmepersonalfinance.com, type in IRS Form 9325 in the search bar, and our article should appear. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments section. Thank you.